And we are back. Truth be told, I actually wanted to do this stream sooner, but then pretty much everyone in the house got sick, so plans got pushed back a little bit. But I will this over now. Okay, good. I forgot to check the webcam position before this. Yet another thing I have never heard of. So we will see if this is promising or not. Step into the shoes of Adam Wolfe, investigator of the supernatural. Driven by your sister's mysterious appearance, take to the brooding streets and discover a hidden world under modern San Francisco, where crime and paranormal occurrences intertwine in dark corners. In this city, ghosts, artifacts, secret orders, and curses are just some of the things that... There are a lot of people who play this game on mute. Versus just some of the things that Adam will come across working on his most important case, solving one mystery after another, slowly unravel a larger, and it stops there.
My name is Adam Wolfe.
Oh, I don't know how to feel about that animation.
2 years ago, my sister Allie went missing. I've been looking for her ever since. Each case I solve brings me one step closer to finding her.
Even if the case has nothing to do with her? God, I see the clock in the background, and for some reason, my mind went to Castlevania Judgment, and now I'm in a bad mood. We'll see if that Oh. Oh. I think I know the answer to this, but was there a PC release? Okay, first of all, options. Let's see what it says under help. Oh, wait a minute. Oh god, this is gonna turn into a pixel hunt, isn't it? Alright, no pointing controls with the joy. Look, that's a bridge too far, alright? It was important. It was more important that they ported this fast than ported it effectively. Sorry, I'm distracted slightly by the way that he's very slowly pulsating. It's not very noticeable at first, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is a reference that only me and maybe one roll will understand. There's a custom option? Let's see how this works. Oh, I was right, there are hidden object puzzles. Okay, you know what? We're going to go to a custom difficulty, and we're not going to have that penalty turned on. We'll just roll with that. Oh. God, after seeing so many Fearless games where there's episode 1 and then nothing else, it's almost refreshing in a way to see 4 episodes right off the bat. Alright, it's kind of quiet, so I turned it up a bit. Why is there a turkey wishbone as the loading bar? Is the cursor here so I can stab someone with this in the middle of the cutscene?
The story's all over the news.
Oh, am I supposed to press something?
But what's missing
Yeah.
from the news is that there are people disappearing with each new fire breakout. SFPD is keeping this info under wraps.
God. The more you look at that, the worse it gets.
An old buddy of mine from the force, Marv, asked me to help him out with this case.
Why is Marv talking to Keanu Reeves?
I managed to identify one of the fires. I ended up chasing this pyromaniac through the streets.
Still really quiet? Alright, hold on. I worry about it getting louder in other areas, but I'll turn it up for now. Adam's getting his cardio in. It's all good.
I chased the killer into a dead-end street. He had nowhere to go.
God, this looks bad. You know what? I need the full experience. Oh jeez, these comments. Don't know how to feel about the Max Payne remake so far. Why does he look like the guy from Yakuza Like a Dragon if he was designed by Jib Jab? Alright, well, we saw a guy catch on fire, and now there's several fires. So can I inspect it? Oh, jeez. 1 second. There is not a setting to speed up the cursor. This might get kind of painful.
Missed me by the skin of my teeth. No more pulling punches.
This animation, man. I don't know how to feel about this.
There he goes.
I mean, I'll give them credit for not just like jump cutting across everything, but still. Take the brick. Okay, aside from...
What the hell he's thinking? I don't know what the hell he's thinking. I don't know what the hell he's thinking.
Thank you, Zero Master, for the raid. So aside from him just face planting into the sewage... Thank you, Zero Master, for the subscription. What the fuck? Oh, I think the message is being blocked. Oops. Sorry about that. So, we are already off to quite a start with this game. This is called Adam Wolfe. And, there's some interesting voice work and animation going on. And if you know me well enough, you know what I mean by interesting. I kind of question what the point of the dead end was.
He went through one of those three
So-
tunnels. Which one?
Huh. The hell are we doing? Of course. God, I really wish I could move the cursor faster. Well, I'm glad we solved that puzzle to clear up that tunnel then. Alright. I'm assuming there will be a use for that. Wait, no. Go back. Pipe, I guess?
Whoa! There he is.
The entire time he's been trying to do the deep gravelly investigator voice, and then, whoa! Okay. Oh wow, it's the exact same dead end we saw before in an entirely different part of this area. You know what, you're right, Blondie. Programming a thing to toggle the cursor speed would take way too long. They needed to port this now. The dead end drinking it? No, do not play that. We don't know how...
I hate closed spaces.
That was entirely necessary, thank you. You know, Duke Nukem did it better. Okay, where's Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Thing? What? I don't know what to do. That was the solution?
As the burning monster fell to the ground, I had this gut feeling I just couldn't shake. This guy was a mere pawn.
Double tap him. Gotta be safe.
He was behind the fires, all right. But who was behind him? What the hell?
Not over. All will
Which JRPG did you come from?
What the hell was that thing?
You know what? I said that same thing in that same tone of voice the first time I saw a Tesla.
What's that? It's a cot. I should call Marv and fill him in.
Oh, it's our Lethal Weapon buddy cop.
Adam, what's the status?
I got him. Whatever that guy was, he was no ordinary human.
I guess I should be glad it's not just like talking portraits. But at the same time, this somehow feels worse than that.
I guessed as much. That's why we called you in on this one. Supernatural is your thing. I'll send a team to your location to set up the scene. Go home, Adam. You did good.
Marv was pleased. Me? Couldn't shake off the feeling that the fat has hit the fire.
I've never heard that phrase before, the fat has hit the fire. Or did they just need like a PG way to say the shit has hit the fan?
There was nothing more I could do that night. It was time to go home. Sleep would bring me little comfort. I knew the that was waiting for me all too well.
What?
Same as ever.
What happened to the art budget on the right side of the screen? Although actually, I think this art style looks better than whatever they did for the animation.
And there she was. My sister Allie. And her disappearance, which keeps haunting me.
God.
In my dreams, I'm reaching out to her. She always slips through my fingers.
And now she's stuck in that video effect.
Something wasn't right.
If you go on YouTube and look for
After last night,
like dimensional red background, royalty free,
who left clues?
you may find her. Do we have an Ethernet plug upstairs? Why are you talking in caps lock? I think the Ethernet plug is in the guest bedroom, behind the really long wood chest. You need super focus for the chair. There's a muddy footprint on the locker? Alright, so far, everything we've noticed is something that we could have just noticed without the super focus mode. Alright, so you need to pick the order of these. Well, this is a simple puzzle, as you can hear my wife narrating in the background. I could have told you that without all of this bullshit. What kind of fucking detective is this?
Nothing seems out of the ordinary here. But I'm sure the thief tampered with this area.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
Well, my visitor left a package for me. Hidden behind the drawer.
They took the time to do that?
The moment I held it in my hands, I simply knew. This will change everything.
We're gonna unfold this and there'll be like a half-eaten burger in here.
A watch. Why would someone leave me a watch? Time is not set.
And why did they use like an 8th grader's math class graph paper to do it?
What's this strange symbol? There's
Those are
symbols on the
numbers.
paper.
Yeah, go on. Or are you just talking about the lines because it's graph paper? Lonnie. Blondie. Ironically, this Evil Dead reference is a reach. Oh, of course, this fucking guy. Nope. Yes, it will. I know from personal experience that it will. Ironically, there was quite a bit of hubris involved with the design of this.
$3.20 on the wrapping paper that came with the watch. This can't be a coincidence.
Okay. We're getting to that just use everything on everything point of the game. Can we interrogate the bird? I see.
What in the name of...
It's a ghost chair. Oh, wait, they can only do frame by frame for this guy. Ironically, this is the best animated thing so far.
That was intense. I saw the past. 3:20. The visitor. He left something on my board.
I don't know what's left for him to say, but he'll say it anyway.
Allie, my sister. This is where I kept track of her case. All these years and still not any closer to finding her.
Ellie Wolfe, today is not my day to find you. That's a Take On Me reference. I don't know if I'll actually get to a point where I can use the words Take On Me, so I'll just explain the joke up front.
That's the last picture of Allie and me before she disappeared.
There need to be quotes around the word picture.
A photo of her apartment, the way I found it after she went missing. What's this? I know this file like the back of my hand, and this wasn't here before. Someone left a message for me. Zakat. That name rings a bell.
You fucking idiot. Gee, I wonder if you already saw this today.
Sakat Gallery. First that pyromaniac, now this. This place was definitely worth paying a visit. But first things first. The visitor had to have left fingerprints on the paper.
And a box cutter, apparently. Sadly, this is still a step up from, like, the hidden object games I would play on Fearless. As low a bar as that is to clear. Oh wow, there's still that red tab at the end. He hasn't used this roll of tape at all yet.
I'll take a photo of it and send it to Marv. He can run it through the database.
Alright, you gonna put a wacky filter on it first?
Hey, Marv, I got a favor to ask. I just sent you a partial fingerprint. Can you run it through your database?
Sure, but it'll take some time. Any suspects we should focus on?
Nah, I got no idea who might belong to, but just run it against everything you've got.
Okay, I'll send it to forensics and call you when I have something.
Everyone here is either having some kind of breathing problem that forces them to really move a little bit, or everyone is just a little bit tipsy.
While Marv works his magic, I'm off to investigate this gallery. No rest for the wicked.
But first... unpack your shit. Wow. There was more shit in the box. We just broke the laws of time and space.
There's Allie's business card. I remember how proud she was when her company made her those. My old cell phone, still in working condition. This thing is indestructible.
Oh god, this is actually worse than the Fearless Hidden Objects games because it looks like he's just calling out individual items and then you gotta find each of them one at a time.
Helps me stay on beat. Allie made this straw man statuette when we were kids. I still keep it with me. This photo of Allie is a few years old. She disappeared shortly after this. This veil is a memento from my first case as a detective of the supernatural. Haunted house stuff. Gold Medal of Valor. It was the high point of my police career. This looking glass was a present from Marv when I was made detective. I gave up smoking years ago, but I still keep this lighter. You never know when you're gonna need one.
Okay, so far the objects here are easier to find than in those other hidden object games I played.
Wow, it's been ages since I played any games. This one was a blast. I'm holding on to this CD. Oh, my comic book collection used to be huge, but most of it was sold to pay the bills.
Although it is weird that this guy is basically narrating his life to himself.
Hey, my old police badge. This actually might still open some doors.
less badge and more really shiny cookie. Ryan Day from Team. You know, I actually know someone around Columbus who, for Halloween, if he doesn't have time to like throw together a proper costume, he can just like throw on a headset and some OSU merch and he looks like Ryan Day. Sure that security guard won't mind if I just fuck around with all of this.
The gallery gave off a strange vibe. I knew the security room would be the perfect place to look for clues, given all those cameras.
Oh god.
Greetings. I am Saeed Al-Qadir. Welcome to my exhibition.
Sir, have you been drinking today?
Nice to meet you. Name's Adam Wolfe.
I've heard of you, Mr. Wolfe. You dabble in supernatural things. What brings you here?
I'm investigating the recent conflagrations that plague San Francisco.
I'm sorry, who talks like that?
We've had several fires here, but many in San Francisco can say the same. I don't see how I can help you.
Do you mind if I had a look around?
Not at all, Mr. Wolfe, but keep away from the restricted areas. Now, if you'll excuse me, this is a social event after all, and one must mingle.
Which is why he was standing by himself. Out of the way, citizen. Investigative work. Out of my way.
Touch me again and you lose the hand.
Sorry. I just need to take a look at the information display.
Please tell me she becomes the main villain. Okay, it looks like there's more. Okay, here we go. What kind of information display is this where they say, we kind of fucked up part of it, you gotta fix it to see the rest? Here. So anyone could have gotten this. Sorry, I want to see if we could immediately just steal it. What? You're aware that a lot of those are like passive electronics, as in they don't have active electricity flowing through. You know what? Never mind.
Surely found me and kicked me out. I needed to find a way to stay the night.
Yes, it will. Put some effort into it. They got great security protocols here. If there's valuable security footage just on a CD, clearly visible in the trash. Okay, what we got? So even for the security journal, he tears up all this shit. Of course. That's the end game for all this. Now, is this going to be frame by frame animated, or? Nope. I see. Program to set the wake-up alarm for midnight.
There's some sort of connection here.
Well, technically there's a disconnection here.
The fires. They all happen at midnight.
Ah, shit, same thing as before. Now, is there a way to get into that, or am I just overthinking it? Yep, I was overthinking it. That's not a Third Rock from the Sun reference, is it? I like to think it's not.
I need to spend the night at the gallery. It's a matter of life and death.
Sir, I don't know who you are, so please, move along.
I'm the detective investigating the recent conflagrations. This place seems to be connected to them somehow.
Don't know about any connections, but we did have a couple of fires here. But if I'm to let you spend the night, I'll need to see a badge first.
I got this out of a cereal box. Show it from as far away as possible.
Take the keys to my office desk. There's a spare uniform there. Put on a cap or something. Stay inside the guard room until I lock the place up.
Alright, this can also unlock my shed.
Well, the only thing left to do is wait for midnight.
Wait for everyone to motion tween their way outside. Descend into the void again. Looks worse each time. Whoa!
There's a fire in the gallery. I have to get out.
Nice non-acting. Let's just take our time. But fortunately,
I have to put out that fire as soon as possible.
alright. It took a while. It seemed like it wasn't working at first. Yes, we can escape the fire and get into the fire. Oh, I had no idea what I was looking at. What's the story, Wishbone?
That was close.
Where's your uniform? Wow, we were able to very easily overpower the fire god.
Oh, crap. There's no going back now. I'll have to jump.
Take as long as possible to think about this.
Here goes nothing! The landing was...
There was a mini game to aim for a 10-foot jump.
But I managed to get myself out of the dumpster. Out of the shadows, Saeed approached. His words rang in my head.
Mr. Wolfe, you have no idea what you got yourself into. I hope you will survive the experience.
After that, I just let go, and the world was swallowed by darkness.
If you ignore the other guy in this photo, he looks like he just, like, passed out after a concert. He was outside waiting for the tour bus, and just couldn't stay awake any longer.
I awoke in a strange room. Saeed was there, together with 3 associates.
And I was standing up for somehow.
That demon almost got me, but I had the feeling I wasn't out of the fire just yet.
He's seen too much. He should be eliminated.
Do you know who this is? He is Adam Wolfe, the detective of the supernatural. He can help us with our problem.
I don't like it.
You hardly like anybody, Fang. Mr. Wolfe, please, excuse our lack of courtesy. We could use your help.
Why don't we just start from the beginning, Mr.
My name is Antoine Delacroix. These are my associates. We are in grave danger, Mr. Wolfe.
In grave danger of what? Having to move?
But as you said, let's start at the beginning. Our story dates quite a while back, Mr. Wolfe. My friends and I...
The story dates back to before there was an animation budget. Or an art budget.
5 adventurers seeking eternal life.
Oh, you need to do puzzle shit for this too? Okay, hold on.
Our paths led us to each other, and we all found ourselves at the resting place of Kanjar, the dagger of eternal life.
So why did the resolution downscale for the flashback?
The dagger would bestow its owner the gift of eternal life. We decided to form a union, a pact of blood, and become its owners. All of us.
Okay, so it's gonna have me... You know, I was trying to do that. Okay, so you gotta put the handle against them and that makes them bleed. Not the blade, the handle. Apparently we're wiping the blade clean every time we do this, which, good hygiene.
All was well until one of us, Joseph Whitman, died. It broke the pact we made, and the consequences were dire.
Damn you, Joseph Whitman! Blades of grass my ass! Look, it was too close to Walt Whitman. I had to.
A demonic entity was released from the dagger, determined to castigate this breaking of the pact.
Whoa, we're going to have three different resolutions going on at the same time.
Since one of us died, we now all have to die. And Mr. Wolfe, we don't want to.
There's a couple ways you could have had that line read go, and I don't think that was the best one.
I can understand the sentiment.
Quite.
I don't wanna.
Whitman was a scholar and spent days on end researching our pact and the dagger. His interest seemed obsessive at times. His home might contain some clues as to how the demon can be dealt with. You can find Whitman's address in the lobby.
And none of you went to his home yet because...
I didn't care much for Whitman or his evergreen buddies. But if that demon wasn't stopped, the entire city would burn to the ground. I took the case.
And over here we have the League of Ordinary Gentlemen and Lady. Don't know who that man is? Well, ask Frank West, he knows who that man is. Am I the only one who sees that? Or am I just misremembering? Alright, now to rummage through their trash. Was there something I missed in here? Whitman! I'm assuming that the old man is Whitman. Yeah, it's probably gonna make you do all of these. Even though I get the gist of the puzzle after the first couple. They are hitman targets, aren't they? Hopefully we can throw bricks at them later. Alright, yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Seems I walked into a crime scene. Whitman was murdered. The police gave this place a thorough sweep. I should get in touch with Marv.
Adam, is this about the fingerprint you sent me? Forensics are still working on it.
No, Marv, I'm worried about you're constantly swaying around.
Good to know. But I need something else. I made some progress with the case having to do with the fires.
Yes?
A guy called Joseph Whitman was murdered. He's somehow involved. 2331 Lincoln Street.
You gonna fix that subtitle?
I need to know the time of the murder and any information about the case you can give me.
Let me check. Yes. Whitman, homicide. 9:30 p.m. It was done by a pro. No fingerprints, untraceable bullet casing. Be careful, Adam.
Why was you saw that, right? His hand was a completely different color from the rest of his body.
I had to get to the bottom of this. Whitman was key to stopping that flame monstrosity. He must have left some clues on how to take it down.
I'll give it credit for trying to have, like, a couple interesting mechanics for the investigative portion of the game. Except, those mechanics just end up being, like, boring. At the end of the day, it's still just, like, hidden object slash basic moving puzzle shit. Also, judging by his outline on the ground, I'm assuming Whitman was a gingerbread man? Did I go back in time too early or something? So I'm not finding any other interactable objects. Seems so. Well, I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine traveling forward and backward in time over and over and over. I don't understand what I'm trying to do. Okay. Sure. Oh, this is just a match game now. This better lead to something worthwhile. Oh my god. How many of these do I have to do? God, I'm expecting like this is almost the crest slash logo for Monster Hunter Tri.
All the collectors and their holy grail. Dagger, that is.
Good one. Genius. Oh my god. Alright. This is just busy work at this point. I still think that's animated better than like everything else so far. Alright, so pyramid, fedora putty, Saturn, and turret. Excellent. Well, that was simple. Oh, I wanted a talk boy.
This prolonged life that the dagger grants is unnatural. It perverted us. The others are content with that. But I've had enough.
I just realized this guy's portrait kind of looks like, Burgess Meredith. Specifically, the character he plays in Ripper. I know they're in on it.
I decided to destroy the dagger. but I have to be cautious. The others mustn't find out about my plans.
Why is Dagger in all caps? Right, we're, I guess we're designing a comic now? Yeah, well, obviously that wasn't going to work. Jam the cap in there, why not?
I learned that our pact was protected by Ifrit, a fire demon living in the dagger. If the pact is broken, it will be unleashed.
See, this is why you should have turned him into Magicite first.
I've scattered my records in case something happens to me. One of them is in Saeed's vault at our council villa, inside a statue that I gave to him as a present. Saeed never knew I found the passcode for his vault. It was carved at the back of his head bust. He always was a practical man, if not that bright.
He was practical with his game design, but he kept using the same tricks over and over.
So, Whitman wanted to destroy the dagger, and he knew how to do it. I saw this symbol back at the lobby of the house they dragged me into.
Shove the tie in there. Fuck it. Alright, off we go. I guess. Okay. How did we not notice that the first time?
Touch the dagger and hear our story.
I don't know, is it long?
The dagger can prolong life, but it is guarded by Arahad, a fiery ghost.
I thought I was guarded by a Ifrit. Am I supposed to do something? Ah, damn it.
In order to possess and keep that power, a pact had to be made with Arahad. Every 2 years, the dagger would switch custody between our 5. The first to hold the dagger shall be the Al-Qadir family. Al-Qadirs are descendants of an ancient Arabic bloodline, wealthy beyond imagination.
It said bloodlines, so there is no pool of blood icon.
Next in
Oh, there is
line
the
to
drop.
guard the dagger will be the Crumbs. The Crumbs are known as cunning bankers who amassed their fortune in 18th century Europe.
So is the dagger just a magnet that we're moving around?
The dagger then moves into the hands of a Feng. Fengs, whose ancestors advised the Chinese emperors themselves. Ever moving, the dagger will find custody with the Delacroix family. The incredible wealth
What?
of the Delacroix family.
The dagger fucked up in the motion tween.
To the south.
Oh, it's... I thought that was a cloud at first.
In the hands of the Whitman family. Whitmans, a line of scholars and professors, forever craving knowledge. And none of the families shall hurt the other, lest they all burn for breaking the pact. As long as this pact is upheld, the cycle shall repeat forever.
Okay, and then I'm assuming we take that back. Richter noises. I was probably late on that one. Sorry. So we put this in.
What's this? There's secrecy and there's paranoia. I say Whitman had a severe case of the latter.
Ramon, I thought he had a Pac-Man maze hidden in his desk. Oh no, it's worse. Oh shit, I missed something. It said back of the head of the statue. Alright. I see.
The dagger is here. Better watch my step.
Oh, gee. Oh, really? You realize an alarm's gonna go off or something, right?
Whew. For a moment there, I thought the fire demon would bust out again.
Well, this is, not exactly the most inspiring puzzle. Just look at the shit on the back. And, how did the ladder gradually materialize from that? Oh my god. This is like the occult equivalent of like calibrating a Wii U pad. Are we playing Wheel of Fortune with this shit?
It says sand from
All right.
Irfatine, one of the last sand elementals.
Time to just steal all their shit, I guess. Approximate age of the parchment, 400 years. Approximate age of the text on the parchment, 10 minutes ago. That's from the Arial era. Oh god, it's one of these puzzles. Well, gotta make the game longer somehow, I guess. God. it's actually RGB lights.
Finally, a breakthrough. It won't be easy, but it's doable. The fire demon's weakness is sand. A sand elemental is able to counter the fire demon.
The fire-type Pokemon demon is weak to the ground-type Pokemon demon. Oh, come on.
The fire demon's weakness is sand. A sand in my work desk. I hid the crucial piece of information on how to find and tame a sand elemental. It's impossible to open it without a two-part key. The first one is hidden in the council sigil, and the second one I will be taking to my grave. My mortal remains will rest in a chapel at the San Francisco National Cemetery, Lot 127.
So you wanted to stay in your grave, but you told everyone exactly where your grave is so they could dig it up themselves. He's book smart, but not street smart.
I wish I could take some of my whiskey to the grave. It would make for a better afterlife.
I mean, technically you could. Oh? He got yanked out of there like he was being ushered off stage at Showtime at the Apollo. Threaten them with the mirror glass. Nope.
Ex-cops can disappear just as easily as the next guy, and Fang is right. We should get rid of him.
Go on. I'd love to see how you deal with the fire demon yourselves. At least I know how he can be defeated.
Do you now? Well, I'm all ears.
So instead of just telling them we know how to defeat the demon, our initial thing was to say, I used to be a cop, and then work back around to, I know how to defeat the fire demon.
This is what we'll use against him. That's his weakness.
Son, enough of this. He's taking us for fools.
Then stop acting like fools. Mr. Wolfe, are you saying that you can defeat the damned thing?
I have the means to. What I need is just a bit more time, and the fire demon will be history.
In that case, I believe Mr. Crumb and Miss Fang can forgive the intrusion of our privacy this one time. Go on then, Mr. Wolfe. Destroy that demon, and don't return here until you've taken care of it.
So, they're worried about the fire demon killing all of them, but they also keep it locked up one room away. Quote unquote locked up. God, do these environments just... Was there like a humble bundle for these backgrounds? Because they all kind of look similar across dozens and dozens of games. Yeah, some detective you are. You won't even step into mud. Why did we do that again? Okay. You know, all this reminds me that I got a code for Beyond Shadowgate. I could be doing that right now. And instead I'm here. It's not this, is it? Okay, good. Really? Oh, God. Well, wouldn't be a puzzle. You can open the gate, and you can also sharpen a blade on it. Alright. What if we open the grave and fire demons in there?
It was time to see what secrets I'd uncover inside Whitman's grave. Before I had a chance to take a good look, felt something hit the back of my head. Everything turned black. And just like that, a horrible night took a turn for the worse.
Oh. Hey, Whitman. Wait, why was Whitman's body... It looks like his grave was too small for him, because why would his head be in that position?
That was close. I don't know who's after me, but maybe I'm lucky and he left some clues behind.
Okay, now the game is going to mandate using this shit. Alright. Okay, this seems like a really pointless minigame. Because anyone with an ounce of logic can tell what the sequence of events was. That isn't a fucking mystery. Gee, I wonder.
I know this print. It's the same as the one on Saeed's headscarf. That bastard tried to kill me. I need to call Marv now.
You sound really wound up about this.
Adam, that fingerprint is still not analyzed. You gotta stop
Marv, I think my employer just tried to kill me. And he also might be the one who killed Whitman. His name is Saeed El-Qadir. He's the owner of the Saqqat Gallery. Shouldn't be too difficult to track him down.
All right, Adam. I'm on it.
Well, he did mention taking alcohol to the grave, so I guess there was a decent hint for that. Okay. How does that lead to open? Wouldn't that just pop open? Okay, I think I've got it. We take the LED orb, set it on fire, put it in a pool, rinse it off, blow dry it, put it into the ice cream cone, and then we place the ice cream cone on display, and Sand God is happy. Anyway, now to have the elementals fucking play each other in backgammon or some shit. I don't know why I said this. This doesn't look like backgammon at all. I'm not sure what exactly the objective is here. Now if you back out, does that reset everything? No, it does not. Okay, there's one. This is another annoying puzzle just because it's kind of tedious to pull off. We're gonna have to do some weird stacking shit to make this work. Oh, I think I did this backwards. Yep. All right. That's the sand elemental. Now give me a moment while I put on the fire elemental. Alright, now do we just immediately travel to the desert? We do! No questions asked. Just get an Uber out there.
Car and drove off to the Mojave Desert. For once in this case, the course was clear.
Your car appears to be idling in place, sir.
The phone started ringing. Only one person calls me this time of the night, and it's usually not good news.
Adam, we've got a location on Saeed, but he's out of my jurisdiction.
Let me guess. He's in the Mojave Desert.
Yeah, how did you know?
I'll tell you all about it later. Thanks all the same, Marv. I drove all night long, and the sun greeted me as I entered the desert. It was all too cinematic.
Hey, fucker! You fucking around out here? It's detective time!
You dirty son of a...
Mr. Wolfe, please, be so kind as to back away.
One way or another, you're gonna answer for your crimes.
What crimes?
You almost buried me alive at the graveyard? I found your headscarf.
I did no such thing. Anyone could have placed it.
You killed Whitman in cold blood. Bullet to the head.
I'd never do such a thing. He was an honorable man. But more importantly, he was a friend.
I saw you at Whitman's place, sneaking out of the house. What were you doing there?
Whitman knew how to get rid of the flame demon. I was seeking that knowledge for my own purposes. Things have gone too far, Mr. Wolfe. All I want is to...
Look out!
They were aiming for the head before. Also, that's Fang. There is no intrigue to that.
I did not kill anyone, Mr. Wolfe.
Stay with me, Saeed. I'll get some help.
I wanted to destroy the demon, claim the dagger, live forever. How foolish I was. Here, take the damned thing, and put a stop to this madness.
What the fuck is she doing? Dagger, go. You didn't tell me that, won't distract her. Alright. Pocket sand. Come on. Distract her with the gun. Phone flashlight in her face. This old trick.
I managed to distract the shooter just long enough to try a desperate move. I charged him, full speed, and managed not to get shot.
Readying your falcon punch, apparently.
As I jumped the assassin, one thing became immediately clear. It was a woman.
Oh shit.
You're the woman I met in Saeed's gallery. Why shoot at us? Talk fast. My trigger finger feels real itchy.
Alright, I don't know why I called her Fang. Probably because the one from before didn't actually have a name.
My name is Zafira. A few months ago, Fang and Crumb hired me to kill Whitman. Later on, they hired me to get rid of Saeed. Then you showed up, and I was tasked to keep an eye on you too. I was supposed to wait until you destroy the fire demon, and then eliminate you.
Were you the one who pushed me in Whitman's casket?
Yes. I wanted to make it look like Saeed attacked you. Maybe you'd get rid of him for me. That would have been convenient.
You're not holding her other hand at all.
Here's what you're gonna do. Call your employers. Tell them.
I mean, she could just
dead. Saeed and me too.
work her way out of this situation if she wanted.
Saeed has been dealt with. Yes, Wolfe too, after he defeated the fire demon. I'll take care of the bodies and bring you the dagger tonight.
Stop pulsating.
Once I get out of here, I will kill you, Wolfe.
You're welcome to fail at that again.
Alright, might as well use the pendulum. Fucking magnets, how do they work? Wow. The game couldn't handle spawning this. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. God, playing fucking match game with a sand elemental. Not how I imagined my night would go. The cursor speed really does not help for this. So, let's just overlook that the sand elemental somehow looks worse than the fire elemental. I mean, they're both kind of the same principle in terms of appearance, but it looks notably worse here.
Two elementals in my hands. Shall I unleash you both now? The hell? Not just yet, little buddies. I have Crumb and Fang to deal with first.
Don't cross the elemental streams, Wolfe. Well, Bird, have fun eating that corpse. I'm gonna go fuck around with the rest of the crew.
Fire and sand elementals hate being in close proximity to one another. I hope I have enough time to get back to the city before they bust out. Crumb and Fang are gonna answer for the lives that were lost. Of that, I'm sure. The sun sank beyond the horizon, and darkness fell over Frisco, setting the stage perfectly for what's about to happen.
Your car just idling in the middle of the road.
Gunshots. They were shot in cold blood.
This is quite a surprise, Mr. Wolfe.
It was a surprise for the game too. The game froze for a moment.
Has the fire demon been dealt with?
He's gone, but your assassin couldn't make it.
It wasn't my assassin. Now, drop your gun and take a seat. Slowly, Mr. Wolfe.
It was Whitman's death that broke the pact and woke the fire demon, wasn't it?
Yes. Crumb and Fang found out that Whitman wanted to destroy the dagger. Acting preventively, they hired an assassin to deal with Whitman. The deed was done, and so the pact was broken. Later on, Saeed decided to destroy the fire demon. Crumb and Fang would have none of it.
So, where did I fit in this whole scheme?
They all wanted to get rid of you at first, but I maneuvered them into letting you live so you could destroy the fire demon. Once you did that, I would grab the opportunity to deal with the others before they got me assassinated too. Enough of the idle chat. It's time to bring this to an end, Mr. Wolfe. Give me the dagger.
Are we near the end of the game? I haven't even been playing for 2 hours yet.
There's one thing you didn't consider.
And what would that be?
Well, I kinda lied about vanquishing the fire demon.
Oops. God, that looked bad.
The moment had arrived. I unleashed the sand elemental and kept my fingers crossed.
We better get some, like, Robot Wars level fighting between these two.
In the blink of an eye, a terrifying whirlwind of sand and storm.
No, I wouldn't say that terrifying.
The fire demon forgot all about me. His gaze instantly fixed on the sand elemental. The same could be said for the other creature. Whatever hatred existed between those two, it was palpable. They stormed at each other with blazing speed.
Blazing! I feel like I'm watching Cinder fight whatever the fuck the name of that statue thing is in the newer Killer Instinct.
The whole room turned into an inferno of fire and sand. This must be what hell feels like. The last I saw of the elementals was a blinding flash of light. I found myself alone in the room. It was scorched and devastated, without a single trace of the two that had just fought each other out of existence.
Right, now to shoot him in the head, just to be sure.
That symbol. It's the same as the one on my watch. What could this mean? Picture of Allie. Wait a minute. What was her connection to Delacroix?
Alright. Sure. Gee, maybe it's the one guy you've been talking to this entire time.
Marv, I stopped him. All the madmen and their flame demon that spread fire through the city.
I know, Adam. I'm not calling about that. It's about that partial fingerprint you sent him for analysis.
So, what have we got?
You better sit down. The results just came in. It's Allie's fingerprint, Adam. It's a 99.8 match.
Why do you have Allie's fingerprint on file?
That means she's alive, Marv. She was at my home. Or someone wanted me to think so. This is a sign, Marv. I get a feeling that with each case, I'll be closer and closer to finding her.
Who or whatever is voicing this has exactly one tone. It broke for that one time, and that was it. End of episode 1? Yeah, there you go. Oh, we're just getting the credits for the entire sequence, alright. I'm assuming that was just episode 1, because I didn't see any clear episode breaks as we were going through. Yeah, it makes sense this would also be mobile. Okay, there's a voiceover director, so that implies, yep, there are actors. So, this is better than some of the, like, scavenger hunt style mystery things that I played on, for example, Fearless. But I'm not going to go so far as to call it good.
What is it, Gabriel?
Adam Wolfe. He is getting closer. Delacroix was sloppy.
I thought he said Animorph for a moment.
Delacroix's timeline. It's not a surprise. Do not worry about Adam Wolfe. He has yet to walk some distance before our paths cross. And when they do, I will take care of him.
With the Hellraiser puzzle box? What was that? And Mr. X? Yeah, that was the end of episode 1. Called it. Previously on Adam Wolfe. I'll check the beginning of episode 2 just for shits. But otherwise I'm done. We have so many things to show you, Mr. Wolfe. Not what I expected to open on.
Usual?
Yeah, I'll take a gin and tonic and you gyrating all night.
Yeah, hit me.
Still looking for your little sis?
God.
Yeah, but no luck so far. At least I know she's alive, though.
I have a nut allergy, asshole. Why would you put these near it? Why would you put these near me?
It's gonna be okay, bro. You'll find her. Got a light?
Dude, the lighter was right in front of you. Now you're just being a dick.
What's with the box?
I don't even know where to start.
Oh, the fire elemental and the sand elemental lightly cut his cheek, so he put a band-aid on it.
Hey, I got nothing better to do. Cheers.
Cheers. So, as always with me, the story starts with the nightmare.
Is it gonna play the same? Yeah, this is the same thing. Oh, what the fuck? Here we go again. Oh, they tilted the image 45 degrees, therefore it's different.
Allie, I'll find you, I promise. This damn magic watch. It has something to do with her disappearance. You're still the most annoying alarm clock in Raven history.
Fucking birds.
Mr. Wolfe?
Quoth the Raven,
I woke
shut the
from
fuck
my
up.
familiar nightmare to a recurring theme. A headache and a new case.
Need to check this out, Wolf. They called it a weighted companion cube.
Evening. I hope I'm at the right place. You are Adam Wolfe, detective of the supernatural? The name is Des Morrigan. I'm afraid I don't have much time. My daughter Susanna is sick and beyond the help of any natural cures. Her disease is progressing. My little girl, this is her.
Looks like a nice kid. What do you mean, natural cures?
Means he's one of those homeopathy nutbags.
I mean, nothing. No medicine, no treatment worked. They only ease the pain, temporarily. The doctors have no idea how to cure her, but this just might. Inside is an elixir said to be able to cure all diseases and maladies. However, I can't open it. Not by force, at least. I tried to puzzle it out, but I didn't get very far.
Where'd you get this thing? And what makes you think there's an elixir in there?
That's not important, Mr. Wolfe. Please, help me, and help her.
That's not important, Mr. Wolf. We need to save that till further near the end of episode 2.
I have to go. It's time for her medication. I'll get in touch later.
Gotta run, gotta give her the medication that does nothing.
And with that, he left. Funny how even with all the drama of the supernatural, it's the simple conversations that still leave me perplexed.
Alright, we're done here. There's 3 more episodes of that. So there's at least a decent amount of content to this. It is absolutely not something that I would want to pursue fully. But, I mean, maybe if this is more your I'm trying to rationalize in my mind a person who's like, hell yeah, give me all this. And I just can't. So, better than the usual schlock. But I'm not giving it the I don't hate this badge. How many subs for a full playthrough? You can't count that high. Phew. Alright. So, now that I'm healthy again, probably doing Monster Hunter this Wednesday. You're 1 follower away from Amy? Oh, I can't wait. I mean, I'm definitely not creating another Twitch account to follow you. Nope. But anyway. Tentatively, Monster Hunter Wednesday. I really don't know if I'm going to stream Visions of Mana again. But if I don't do that, I do want to get back to Unicorn Overlord or Blasphemous, because I still got those two waiting in the wings. And then once I can knock out one of the things that I'm still in progress on, I can go back and continue with Signalis, because I do want to get that going again. Of course, I also got a new game. I have too much shit to play and not enough time to do it. We'll just figure it out as we go. SSX Tricky Stream gave you a boost? I mean, it's tricky. People like that sort of thing. You know what? I see Lone Man Kane is playing something right now. On Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. Let's raid Kane. Alright, here we go. So thanks for hanging out. And I will see all of you whenever I see you next. Later.